What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If this is your very first time joining me, my name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So for today's look, I actually got these gems from Sheen. I'm pretty sure it's Shein. And so they're very like rainbow, so I really wanted to do a look to incorporate the gems in the look. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my face makeup. I'm going to be doing my face makeup first because I really wanted to like smoke it out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing my eyes and my face. So if you're curious to see the products that I use to achieve this gorgeous makeup, then you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. And don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I do an up close of my eye makeup. That way you guys can see the true beauty of the blend. And of course, curious to see how I do this makeup? Keep on watching. Okay, so I think for today I'm going to take the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Foundation as well as the concealer. No. I think we know at this point, I kind of like to just rotate through my collection, and I haven't used this one in a while, so I think this is going to be a good shade match for me. I feel like this is a very like sheer to medium coverage. So this is one layer, and then this is two layers. I just put it mainly on the lower half of my face. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. Just gonna pick it up on this brush. I wish these pots were bigger. Like they don't have to be like thicker, but if they were bigger it'd be easier to get like a brush in there, you know? Look how beautifully this blends out. And I'll blend it better. Okay, and then before I do my concealer, I'm going to take the P.Louise paint in the shade Pretentious Peach for my cream blush today. And I've been liking to keep this just like in this angle right here. Okay, now the concealer. This is the shade Ivory in the Glamoflage concealer, also by Hard Candy. Usually the shade Ivory is like a little bit deeper, so I was actually pretty surprised by how like bright white this is. But we know me, I love that. Love that for me. What, babe? Huh? Then I'm also going to take the Under the Cosmetic Incandescent Highlighter. This one's the shade Gilded. You could also use my code 381makeup. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. Pick it up on my finger. And then blend it in. If you could hear my kid getting into stuff downstairs, it's okay. He likes to get into the puzzles and literally just toss them around. Just gives a beautiful like sheen. And then I also am going to go in with like a more glittery highlighter, so I thought that this would be, or like, you know, like a powder highlighter, so I thought this would be good under to really give that pop. And then I'm going to set with my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, and then I'm just going to take it on the Jessup brush. Then I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is the Hoola Light. Then I'm going to take this P.Louise Custom palette. I had bought one of her budget boxes and it came with this, and then it just kind of came with these 3 shades. I didn't pick these. Can't get them out even though they have this like little slip in, or like this little finger thing in them. But I still can't like get it out. But I'm going to take this shade. I have no idea what it's called because I can't get it out. And then to like top up my highlighter, I'm going to take the Lele Posh X Ellie Star Highlighter palette. And I think I'm going to take the shade Coffee. Okay, so I went ahead and I zoomed you guys in so we could do the eyes. The face is done. This is what the highlighter looks like. My camera cut off before I could like apply it. But I mean, you get the gist. You apply the highlighter on the spots you want highlighted. Look how pretty that is though. I'm going to be taking the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette today. I just haven't done a rainbow look with this in such a long time that it's time. Also, I got these gems off of Sheen. So these were literally $2. I went ahead and since I bought 2 of them, I kind of just these like pastel ones. There was repeats, so I put them all to one, and then when there was whatever like blank boxes there were, I took out of this one and put them in here. I don't want to like mix them up because they do get mixed up, but look at how pretty. So I find that typically whenever I do rainbow looks, I tend to always start with like the purple and the pink on the inner corner. So I wanted to switch that up today. So I'm going to actually be starting with green. So these are very like swampy kind of colors. So I'm going to start with this green shade right here, which is called Lush. And I'm going to take it on a little pencil brush. And I'm going to make sure I'm tapping off so that there's no fallout. And I'm just gonna apply this right here. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the blue, which is called Linger. I'm essentially just gonna kind of go down the row. So, tapping off the excess. I feel like it's gonna be a little difficult to tell between these initial shades, but it'll all blend out, and it's gonna kind of give me like an idea of like how much space that I have. I'm gonna make sure to be blending these out as I go as well. That's gonna help the process. I'm gonna take the purple shade Covet, and then because I don't want to keep picking up the palette, I'll take the shade Taboo, and then yeah, I think I'll just take Taboo, and then I'll like blend, like use this as a base for the other shades. And then shade Taboo, which is a beautiful maroon. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this a little bit longer than the rest of the shades because I'm going to layer like 2 different color stories on top of this one. So I'm really just going to make sure that it's connected and winged out, like up towards my brow. So now I'll blend the sections out with their color stories one at a time. So for the green, I'll take this shade and this shade. Let's see. So for the green, I'm going to take the shade Alive and the shade Charged. So for the mid-tone shade, shade Alive, I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the shade Lush. I'm just going to dust it off. And then I'll blend that out. And then I'm going to take the shade Chemistry on a fluffy brush. This is a Doll Beauty brush. And I'll blend that out. And then for the blue, I'm going to take the shade Rush and then the shade Energy. And then I'll take a more fluffy brush for the shade Energy. This is a Morphe brush. All right, then we're doing purple. I'm gonna do the shade Pulse and the shade Beckon. Ooh, there you go. So I'm gonna do the shade Pulse and then the shade Beckon, which is the pastel. And I think we're gonna have to do the shade Stay as well, which is the shade above the deepest purple. And then after I lay the colors down, if I feel like they're not blended like how I want them to be, I could always go back in and like blend them better. Now we're going to do a little bit of, we'll do the red and the pink, and then we'll do the orange and the yellow. So we're going to do shade Maybe and shade Charged. Maybe, baby. I'm filming and you cannot be on my lap. You move too much. Ooh, so pretty. All right, and then for this little tail piece, we'll take the shade Juicy and the shade, we'll do Shocked. Juicy, Power, and Shock. We'll do all three of them. I think that this is like the most beautiful like Halloween orange. Let me do this side real quick. I always do that. Okay. Shade Power. And I'll take this really tiny brush with the shade Shocked. I think I'll even take some of this in this inner corner here. So now I'm going to take my P.Louise cut carver and I'm going to lay down the blank canvas, and then I'm just going to go ahead and set that with just like a face powder, and then we can come back and do the gems. Okay, so I think everything looks so super clean, nice and clean. So I'm gonna take the corresponding colors, obvi. So I'll take my Duo Lash Glue. I'm gonna put 3. I think I could fit 3. We'll see. And this is a little wax tool. Got it off of Amazon. What do we think? So, I did get sent a little PR package from my Lash Lab. They actually sent me over their liner, like lash glue, and I was gonna use their Sheen lashes, so I figured what better time to try their liner lash glue than right now. So my only problem, right, so this is a black eyeliner, so I'm gonna do a wing, but is it gonna be sticky? I think I might set it, like I'll put my lash and then I might set it with the black eyeshadow just to ensure that it's not sticky, but we'll see. Right off bat, this is super smooth, super sharp. Let's go ahead and apply the lash. I don't know if you're supposed to wait till it dries or do it while it's wet, so we're just gonna do it right now. again, these are style Sheen from my Lash Lab. Okay. Wow. I'm curious to see how this holds up, but my kid, he was jumping on a box right here and it collapsed, but he's okay. So I just went ahead and I finished everything up, threw on my lashes, and I also threw on these cute little earrings that like are like rainbow in them, you know, so I thought that they would match really well. And then I just decided to go with like obviously a nude lip because there's so much going on with the eyes. So if you're curious about my lip combo, I went in with the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Sugar and Spice, the Hank and Henry Satin Matte lipstick in the shade Lust, and then just the Mikayla Glamlite gloss, the nude one. Make sure I don't got lipstick on my teeth. So yeah, I think everything came out together. I think everything came together so well. These gems are quite large, but I actually think that they still look really pretty, and they are super sparkly, which is exactly what I like in anything, super shiny and sparkly. So I'm actually really pleased with it. I literally spent, like, for both of these cases of gems, I think I paid like $2 each for them, and then like a few bucks for shipping. So they're very, very inexpensive, and I'll definitely leave the link of both sets of gems for you guys in case you want them. They're cute. And then also that lash liner, like, okay girl, like, they do feel really secure. I don't know how this liner glue would like hold up in like the wind and stuff, but we're not going to be testing that out today. I'm really pleased with it. I do think that that liner is very like sharp and precise, so 10 out of 10. I like it. Yeah, so this is the completed look. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.